lower time frames to see what's going on. So we have the hourly dealing range from yesterday's range, technically. Equilibrium of the range is there. I like this one more actually. Like obviously I want to see a retracement a little bit. Maybe like the 4 hourly sell side and for a market maker model from there. Something like that. What a bad drawing though. Just because there's an S&P divergence at the lows right now, I want to see that pull back first. Right there. Here, equilibrium is almost the same level. This is the daily sell side CE. Good morning, Kilo. Yeah, I definitely want to see this model. I'll take a screenshot of that. Okay. Let's go down to 15. So the idea is like the old sell side is kind of acting like resistance here. That's the idea. And also kind of aligns perfectly with the CE of the 15-minute fair value gap. Like expecting. Let's keep it gray. Like expecting a dump here right away would be utopic in my opinion. So, hold on 1 second. Let me post the screenshots real quick. I would also look at the 15-minute dealing range as well, like from this order block here down to the sell side. That level looks so good for me. Get high confidence sell area. So I would look for like something like this. You know, more or less. Now let's take read the 15-minute real quick. Consolidation, S&P divergence, turtle soup on the Nasdaq, displacement higher. Right now it's testing its fair value gap and discount. me see. Very good, man. Thanks for asking. They didn't like Vegas that much though. Good day, TJ. Yeah, 50. So the idea is I want to see buy model right now, which is essentially a pullback, right? So I want that buy model to get into that fair value gap and form a smart money reversal, just like yesterday. Form a smart money reversal um, for a continuation on the higher time frame. Because right now, going short at the very moment is, I don't know. I wouldn't like it personally. I would wait for more confidence because it's a good pullback. We have all the speed areas here on this leg from yesterday. Let me see. This implied range. Okay. What does he run up for? His yep, exactly, brother. Critter long. What do you think about? I put stop loss above breakaway cap. Let me see. CL 5 minute chart. Now here's the thing. That fair value gap could be tested because it's a BPR. There's a BPR there at the end of the day, right here. And if you're already long, it's at 9:30, so there's going to be volatility, right? So I would put lower if it's in your risk parent parameters because it could wick there for two reasons. First, New York opened just right now, and there's a BPR. BPR is like a highly tested PDRA, so to speak. What a rondo. For me personally, I would look for long, maybe slightly lower. But like for scalps, yeah, obviously you can go for longs. I would look maybe like this fair value gap, and then buy it from there. All right, let's go down to 1 minute. See what's going on. I'm gonna keep the daily sell sign CE just on my chart just because it could actually reject there for a last bounce. Alright, so let's take a look at the daily range of this. And that's my short-term dealing range right here. If this wants to go lows, obviously it needs to trade below the CE of this fair value gap, and then look for sales. I don't think that's the case though, personally. I was trying to get slow sell read so when he said that it's just risk to reward. I was just lost. Also, one more note: if you look at the 1 minute right now, this kind of looks like a sell model. However, I don't see any smart money reversal on the 1 minute. That's another reason um, why I personally don't look for shorts at the moment. Overall, today I think it's going to be a down close day, or an order block like this one here on the daily chart, like this one. Maybe smaller range though, like something like this here. Up close doji. Okay, let's take a look at the mean threshold. This all be. I think it's gonna hold. News at 10 o'clock. Good morning, Asmi. No, there's no news at 10 o'clock today. It's just Chair Powell is speaking. Is pretty much nothing, in my opinion. It's not going to bring volatility that much. 17, 917. Now that's going to slow it down one. It is. It is slowly going down, but for me, unless it loses the CE of this fair value gap, it's not going anywhere. There's still no smart money reversal. If there was smart money reversal, maybe I would say like it's gonna keep going lower, but I don't see that right now. Powell's going to hammer and come out and drop. Going to come out and drop the hammer. That son of a bitch. Mid threshold is Monday low. To do you use Monday high low in your trade? I do not. Maybe like on range bound markets, I might look for previous day high low, but I don't look for ranges that much. 1 minute S&T maybe in progress. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, I don't trust that, dude. Like, honestly. Like, you can say, yeah, that's an SMT divergence, but, personally, I don't trust that. I want to see how 9:45 a candle closes before doing anything, anyways. So here, there is an engineered liquidity on Nasdaq. I think that's a high probability target. Monday H/L means Monday high and low. What it does, it's basically looking at the Monday's range. Maybe like looking at deviations and stuff like that. I don't trade like that though. So here ES actually took the sell side. Kind of like swept the lows. Alright, I think this is going to be the order block right now for this order flow. The OB, its mean threshold here. So that mean threshold, I'm putting it there just because it shouldn't get violated anymore. It could wick down there, but it has to hold that level. Here's the OB. long in my pitch. Yeah, I'll probably go long as well if I can get an entry. There's 15-minute rejection is forming right now, which is giving me even more confidence for at least like equal highs and then these highs here and engineered liquidity. That should get tagged either. If it gives me an entry, I'm also going for long on this one. Maybe like something like this. Let's see 5 minute. Wow, you're fast, bro. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a boring day, honestly. I think, I don't know if it's going to retrace down here, but I think once it breaks out of this range, taps into the fair value gap, because I think engineered liquidity also will get tagged. I think that's going to be the day, and the rest of the day will be just consolidation, maybe like higher time frame smart money reversal formation in the fair value gap, like the gray shaded area. I think this is not going to retrace down here. Doesn't seems like it wants to. Um, are you making use of the 1 minute fair value gap? Yeah, if it retraces down into that fair value gap, I'm going long. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna chase it. So our biggest losing day is consolidations. For sure, right? It always things like makes you think that price is gonna make the run. If you keep watching it, watching the charts, you get burned. You get burned. Honestly, you just lose your capital. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a breakaway gap. Is let's see. It's a down close candle. Actually, not a down close candle. Because like, I mean, personally, because I want to see a daily expansion to the downside, right? It's gonna. This buy model right now, the objective of the buy model will be the fair value gap here, right? And in that fair value gap, it has to consolidate a little bit to create another sell model. Because of that, just like XRP Queen mentioned, I think today is going to be overall a boring day once the external range here is taken out, or even engineered liquidity. This will break my gap, obviously. So equal highs got tagged here. Now it's probably going to expand right away to the external. I'm actually going to keep this here for my journal. You see, so the problem is ES right now, although it turtle soup lows, it is yet to catch up with Nasdaq, right? And it might fail to run the highs, which means it doesn't necessarily mean in a smart money reversal or whatever. But if it can't catch up, that means Nasdaq will get down into this range, and then it's going to chop for a while until ES gets stronger. Because I doubt ES will leave these highs. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Here now there's a breaker formation. So this is an order block at the end of the day. Now became a failed OP, which is a breaker block. I'm thinking this downfall scandals as manipulation on the hourly and for hourly. I think we're gonna have another 4 hourly up close candle here, which is essentially an order block, right? So anyone traded this move besides XRP coin? Nice, good job, guys. That's a win. Had a limit order set at that breakaway gap on the 1 minute, but obviously no fill. Grab 50 points on the second contract. Entry after 50% of the wick. The respect of the tiny FBG in 1 minute has 100. I mean, here's the thing also. I actually want to mention this is more, advanced entry, I would say, and aggressive. If you have the confidence to go long, and if you see the point of interest, like for example, this fair value gap, right? The 15-minute fair value gap is being delivered algorithmically, meaning it came all the way down there, right? But stayed within, right? Body candles closing within the fair value gap, even on the 1 minute. That's algorithmic, right? You can look for aggressive entries there. Like personally, what you can do is rejection, rejection, first up close candle, right? Establish your OB, this one or either this one, and you can fill that, put your stop below the wick. When it's algorithmic though, I don't do it, but I just use that as a confidence. But if you have if you want to be aggressive a little bit, that's the way to go. I'm not gonna chase this obviously, but I'm just gonna take read. This should be the silver bullet fair value gap here. Shouldn't fail. There's a breaker here. So this is essentially silver bullet and a unicorn. ES taking London low was added confidence for reversal from the 15-minute breaker, plus 40 value gap for me to get in. That's a great observation. Is that because price has rebalanced it and won't turn back to it? No, I mean it's because it's algorithmic. What I mean by algorithmic delivery is like whenever there's a fair value gap, right? On whichever time frame, it doesn't even matter. It trades inside of that fair value gap, right? Does the damage and reverses. So you look at the bodies specifically, whether the fair value gaps, the quadrants also were they being respected or not, right? Like CE, look at that. That's algorithmic. Then it came down all the way, right? The bodies are respecting the low. That's also algorithmic. Now, does it have to come all the way down? Like, it doesn't have to close the fair value gap all the way. Obviously, it could just like trade in the upper quadrant as well. You know, you just look at it whether you just look at the bodies, right? And the time frame does not even matter for that matter. You know. So this is personally where I would have got stopped if I had a long position. So I'm going to journal this real quick. Let me get in this. Let me get this straight. Is the 15-minute bearish S&P divergence that initiate the mood, the move for the use of fair value gap for entry if only it retraces back, or are you basing the flow on? I think you're overcomplicating things. First of all, there is no bearish S&P divergence. I think it meant bullish. Um, And yes, because there is a bullish S&T divergence, I'm primarily thinking today is just going to be a pullback day. And the reason I'm looking at the 15 minute is because I like this fair value gap. It's big, it's large, it's clean. Whereas on the hourly, it's the same fair value gap anyways. But you get more candles, meaning you get more data. That's why I stayed on the 15 personally. I mean, if you haven't stop loss right now, I mean, if you are already in a position. So let's see. Here's the EQ. Your stop should be here below the two down close candles. Here, I'm gonna make that bigger. Servo fair value respected perfectly, yeah. The wick did the damage though, for sure. Here, it's actually respecting the mean threshold of the breaker block, I think. Kinda. Not perfectly. When I see the wicks like this, I always go back in time and look for a specific level. Like for example, here, try to find a specific level there. Kind of reverse engineer it. Oh, this looks. Fabio would have liked that. I think what's gonna happen is, I mean, it's consolidating right now on the 1 minute, but like overall, I think once that accumulation is over, it's definitely running the highs here. And in the meantime, yes, we'll be running the equal highs. And that'll be the day here. guys 1 second. I have a phone call. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Okay, so while I was away, took the external. Now it should expand one more time. So this is the thing I you know like exactly what I wanted to see. Yes, we're rating the equal highs at the same time Nasdaq going for the external. Now I think it's gonna have one more push, and that'll be the day. What's the score now, bro? Uh, my parents are leaving today, so they have their flight is like at 7 p.m. my local time in the evening today. So my dad called me to ask a couple things. How's market makers? Yeah, I told them to pump real quick so you can exit your position. So let me take a screenshot of this. For the journal. I'm also gonna look at the 1 minute order flow from yesterday's dump here. And I sent it from my channel so you can see how I study that. But it was a clean, like this one was a clean fake out, like manipulation or whatever. Dump. And I think this is where you all should close the charts, by the way. Even if you have runners or something. Because here's the thing. External is taken out. Oh, let me clean the chart a bit. Now we have a new short-term dealing range, right? So here, from high to low. Now you can look for the EQ of that range, or even the breakaway gap could be traded into before the engineered liquidity. Also, I want to mention this sell-off. There's a 3 drive there. Just for annotations. Here, the first raid, second raid, the third one that led into a pump. Like the same deal as yesterday. Why do I have the feeling that this is the 50-minute candle that'll be the push for the rally for a little retracement. You see there's a problem right now on the 15 though. And the problem is, let me zoom in a little bit. It kind of formed a rejection block. Here, there's one on the hourly as well. Let's trade away do odd shit like that. I have always used Ninja. Ninja is the best broker, bro. Best discount broker in my opinion. For a couple reasons, but the main thing about Ninja Trader is not even copy trading or whatever, but like the data feed is so fast. It's faster than TradeOvate. It's faster than the other brokers, which is why I have my personal on Ninja. Are you guys still dealing with like not being able to move away from the charts, or have you guys already mastered that? I started on Ninja and really happy. That is what I got used to. So many people I know started on Trade of Eight, but I'm there. Bro, I tried Trade of Eight couple months ago. Like the user interface is terrible. Literally, it's so bad. I can't even like zoom in like this on the chart. Like what the fuck? There's an S&T divergence right now on the one. This should be the last down close, like the last leg of the pullback. I think it should hold here and push one more time to the engineered liquidity. This is also EQ of the range, CE of the wick, SMT divergence. That should be a turtle soup on ES. Um, in a trending market, does market maker model complete all stages and create smart money reversal or not? We're also having a bearish SMT at the highs. In a trending market, you need to combine different time frames, dude. Like, here's what you need to do. If you're expecting a higher time frame expansion, like for example, daily expansion or 4 hourly expansion, it's the same deal. You wait for a lower time frame market maker model because that's how it's gonna move, right? Like for example, this move here, the buy model, right? It's a buy model on the 15 minute. So it rallied, right? But if you look at it on, let's say, on the 4 hourly, this is how it looks like. So it looks like a pullback on the 4 hourly. So that's why you need to combine different time frames. You need to do multi-time frame analysis and understand that whether you are trading the pullback or not. There comes the higher time frame analysis, right? But like in terms of time frames, I can't tell you whether you should be specifically looking at 5 minute market maker model or 15-minute market maker model. It's I always say this, like whichever time frame looks cleaner in terms of market maker model, stick to that for the day. Like for me, 15-minute model looked the cleanest personally. That's why I put 15-minute down here. If it was hourly, I would have put hourly. Lost my mind. I have trouble moving away. Hit the gym, man. Hit the gym. Or like, think of it like this. Like, let's say you took the trade right here. Let's say you long this or whatever, and you wanted to target here. You took partial there, right? Then you put your stop loss at break even, and now you got stop, right? Think of it that way. So this move from your hypothetical entry was 47 points, right? Let's say you partialed and booked one contract, which is almost like $1,000. Now think as if that was your personal account and act accordingly, if that makes sense. Like, for example, if you were to make 1K on your personal account, would you be actively looking for more trades or not? Because like when we trading prop firms, we think like when especially if it's an evaluation account, we think like, oh my god, $1,000. It's not much. It's nothing. And that leads to over trading because we're not satisfied. You see, like now took the external range high, came back down into the range. The range, what I mean by the range is this one, from the low to this high, the range. It came back down, back in the range, which is, normal for a day like this. Because think about it, dude, like, or guys, like in general. What do I always tell? Like, 4 hourly sell model completed. We are trading below the old original consolidation. How does the diagram look like? Um, like think about the market maker diagram. It's always consolidation below or above original consolidations, right? Now we are in that phase. Like personally, I think it's not going to be a long consolidation because this wants to expand on the daily. But intraday, it feels a lot. I'm pretty good now. I practiced that when I was on vacation. I would only trade at two specific times. No trade, I would close the charts. Trader is okay if you're using TV for taking trades. Even that's not good, in my opinion. Like trading view integration with TraderVate has a lot of flaws, a lot of glitches. What I'm trying now is taking my dog on a nice long walk. Beautiful. Put your headphones, maybe like listen to some audiobooks or whatever. Beautiful. I like that. My issue is not walking away after a win. I can do that no issues, but my issue right now is I haven't had a payout in over a month. I keep battling to get out of the drawdown. When I do, I go back into drawdown. It's been a tough couple months for me. I wouldn't go hard on yourself. I wouldn't go hard on myself because, bro, you're trying to get a payout in this price action. Come on now, like it's not easy. It is definitely not easy. Just keep that in mind. Like you should not be going hard on yourself on a day, like on a week or month like this, because that's not defining. Doesn't define your journey at all. And also, all the people I know that got payout in that price action is the people who are over leveraging and scalping. So what they do is, like for example, let's say, I don't know the exact level, but let's say they see the equal highs here, right? They long here to equal highs. I don't know where they put their stop loss, but they over leverage this. For example, they go 5 to 10 contracts and close it all at equal highs for a quick scalp, right? And they call it a day, and that's how they got payouts in that price action. For me, that's not sustainable. For me, though, it's because of my personal character flaws. Like, I can't do that. I tried before, I can't do it. I've also been trading tilted because I've been getting stopped by like a tick or two. Then watch price reverse and hit all my TPs. I feel you, man. I'm on the same page with you there. In that whole range bound market, that's what usually happened to me. That's also because I was looking for home runs. Maybe you have the same problem as well. What helped me a lot is switching to 5 micro NASDAQ, take 4 NASDAQ out at 1R and leave one runner for 2R. So scalp, yeah. I'm hesitating at times in getting in on a trade. That'll go away over time by experience and backtesting a lot. I would say if you don't backtest DJ, start backtesting today. Like, the sooner the better. Also think about it this way. If you're following your risk parameters, you'll know that it's not going to hurt you. Like, for example, if I wanted to short here, let's say this fair value gap, right? My own risk parameters allows me to go 12.50 handle stop loss, right? If I know that this trade, I mean, I look at it this way when I enter. It's a losing trade, right? I see it as if it's gonna just like hit my stop loss with one candle once I enter, meaning I'm allowing that risk, right? And I know for a fact that it's not gonna hurt me if it goes there because I'm obeying my risk management, so to speak, right? So find yourself that risk parameters depending on how you like to trade, obviously, because you're a CFD trader also. And if you have fear of entry, by looking at it that way will allow you to, not fear that. Yeah, interesting dump, by the way. It should have held the CE of like this here at equilibrium, rallied. It failed to do so. It has a bearish order flow. I leave one Nasdaq, one micro for home run or RTB. What's RTB? Played 2 trades, went long at 10 o'clock and got stopped at the 10:07 wick. Then re-entered short at BPR at 10:20 and targeted the 10:07 wick low. So the breakaway gap kind of failed right now. Definitely not looking for engineered liquidity right now. I think that's out of the reach. Wow. ES is in poopy mood. I guess it's just gonna turtle soup the external here. Responded to a 15 minute CE wick. This one right there. Yeah, that's true. it's also respecting the discount fair value gap. Although the candle from 1015 is a big rejection candle. So it's either gonna stay within the range, so here, somewhere here, or it's gonna follow a yes. I'm favoring the range bound market here though. This one. Oh, ITP return, but return to base. Okay. We have bullish S&T. That's true. 15-minute S&T could have been the manipulation up. Very hard for me to tell. I guess we shall see. Right now, there's engineered liquidity at the highs and at the lows. I think this is gonna, if it wants to go one direction or the other, I think it's gonna be the buy side engineered liquidity first, then to go lower. So something like this, then run these highs here. Yes, took external lows while NQ didn't on the one. Yeah, here. 15-minute SLT could have been a manipulation of. Oh. I mean, I think the ultimate target is 17.6K. Not, probably not today though. I would say tomorrow or Thursday would be more likely. Okay, let me clean the charts a bit. Here's an order block mean threshold. IFD fair value up there. This is the accumulation fair value up. Probably sticking to the 50-minute rejection log and a bearish SMT. That's correct. Yesterday's PE was too clean for Monday. I don't see any problems with Mondays, honestly. Like, when you have the higher time frame, Mondays are good. In fact, it's better than Fridays, honestly. You don't even need to have a red folder, news driver. I think like Mondays are range days is a hoax. It's bullshit. people that say that are the ones that lives and die by DXY being inversely correlated. What's good, Nick? How you doing, brother? Haven't talked to you in a while, bro. I think DXY is not inversely correlated. You know what I think, bro. This is, just my observation. I think it's like Bitcoin versus altcoins, right? What happens there is the a crypto guy can correct me right now if there are any in this group, but like what happens is when Bitcoin starts accumulating or like consolidating, it's alt season. So I think it's the same deal with DXY. When DXY is accumulating, it's indices. It's time for indices to make a run, more or less. Obviously, it's not perfect, but welcome back, bro. How you doing overall, though? You feeling good? How's life? Historically, I've always struggled with Monday's price action unless there's an N log, which shows like a negative. Yeah, like Mondays are good to speculate around N log. So for me, yesterday the idea was because I wanted to see a continuation on the daily, and then we had a gap down, right? So I was like, I was imagining the daily candle close essentially as a down close candle gap because that's the typical, you know, trending market, like beginning of a trending market. That's how it usually starts. Yeah, and if you're like novice trader, what you can do is you can use that analog here for your trades. Meaning, if you're bearish, you wait for break below retest, you short that retest, and towards your target, whatever target it is. And that's the easiest way to trade analogs, in my opinion. Oh, it's almost 11 already. Time flies, man. Here now we have engineered liquidity on both sides, essentially seek and destroy. Now because of the higher time frame bias that I have, I think this should go for the engineered liquidity on the buy side first to come lower. So that's going to be a turtle soup probably. I'm going to set an alert there. I'm not going to watch it. It could technically go up here. This is a typical signature for a range bound market though. Just so you guys know. I think you guys should need to keep that in mind. If you're seeing engineered liquidity on both sides, that means market wants to be range bound intraday. And the game plan for that kind of days is you basically turtle soup one side and target the other. That's it. No, bro, I'm still in LA. My parents came from Turkey to visit me here, though. They're going back today. a little bit later today. No, I wish. I wish, but I can't, unfortunately. I want to taste how it feels like to trade New York session in the afternoon, you know? Getting a decent sleep and start training at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon local time. Very good, bro. Thanks for asking. Very good. I think this is where I want to wrap up today, guys. Um, I'm gonna set an alert at the buy side here, engineer liquidity buy side. I'm gonna set another alert actually on the sell side as well. So once my alerts got triggered, I'll be looking at the charts and see what's up. And if I see something like yesterday, I'll probably keep you guys updated. So your parents are not staying for a month? No, they came here for a week. I finally showed the power of Nasdaq to my father yesterday, though. He was like, "Oh my God, I wasted my time. I should have done this." I was like, "Dude, this electronic trading was not a thing back in your days, though." But his immediate response was like, "Give me calls, give me signals. I'm like actively buying shares and stuff, like trading options and stuff, which I didn't know before actually." So he's like, "Look at the stocks, and whenever you find something, just let me know." I'm like, "Sure that, but I'll get 50% commission." He did trading too. Yeah, he made a lot of money back in the days trading, but it's the way he trades is not like day trading or whatever. At the end of the day, he's a baby boomer, right? He's just buying shares and selling for profit. Spot trading, yeah, yeah. And I think he's doing options as well, some time to time. Which I didn't know all those. He told me yesterday. My parents lost a lot in that .com bubble time. That sucks, dude. By the way, Keela, I sent you a video. I don't know if you've seen it, but when you have a time, take a look at your DMs. And I'm just curious if that's actually Bangladesh or not. I'm very curious. Or are they like exaggerating or whatever? Because it looks insane, bro. Oh, you have replied. I haven't seen it. My bad. So are they exaggerating or is it actually how it is? Like that traffic and stuff. What is option if fellas keep mentioning? Options trading is as leverage trading in stocks, basically. It's the same thing. I don't know how to explain that though. So, for example, here, let me pull up Tesla. So this is, oh my god, look at that gap. So, wow, maybe not Tesla. I don't like this. Let's do Amazon. Like for example, Amazon, right? You're looking at Amazon. It's giving you a long opportunity, right? Instead of buying shares, you buy Amazon options, right? It gives you leverage. Basically, that's what options is. It's called options trading or stock options. So here, for example, you long this fair value. Can you see the stream by the way, TJ? I'm showing you on the stream, but I'm not sure if you're able to see it or not. Anyways, I'll just explain it in the meantime. So here, for example, if you were to long the fair value gap to target the original consolidation, right? That would be almost 14% return of investment, right? And you'll need more capital for that because if you were to just buy $100 worth of Amazon shares, that would be just $14 return. You know, it's not that good. So when you don't have that much capital to make money, you trade stock options, which is which is riskier than obviously buying shares because it gives you leverage. If you buy stock options, for example, you buy, I'm just exaggerating right now, 5 contracts of Amazon stock options for $100 with the same amount, right? Once it trades into your target, you'll make more than, you know, more than just 14 bucks, basically. It's more complicated than that, but this is just like simply put. 1000% accurate, bro. That's insane, dude. That is wild. Hold on, I'm gonna. Actually, never mind. Hold on. I'm gonna play the video, bro. Hold on. Shit. I think Instagram's down, though. Oh, never mind. Dude, that's wild as fuck. Okay, here's the video. Shit. Okay, here's the video. So, allegedly, this is Bangladesh. A street in Bangladesh. And this is how they drive. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, bro? This is so scary, dude. Damn, man. That's literally next level driving, dude. Not only that, but like those people doesn't even look scared. That's or whatever. Like if I was the first scooter was running into that boss, I would be so fucking scared, bro. He was waiting for green and reds. Dude, you know what, bro? I had to get used to stop signs. We don't have stop signs. I mean, we have stop signs in Turkey, but no one gives a shit. I literally forced myself to get used to it. Like especially at roundabouts and stuff. I used to be so not confused, but like I don't know. I went to Mexico away from the city. Nobody follows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just here. Stop sign is a weird place. Like while I was driving, my father was asking me, "Why are you stopping?" I'm like, "Dad, this is a fucking stop sign. I have to. Otherwise, I'll get pulled over." And I got pulled over once because I stopped for 2 seconds instead of 3 seconds. I literally got stopped out for that. I pulled over for that. But it was school zone, so I understand. No cop, no stop. That's my motto. Um, it's a miracle people survive in India and Bangladesh. Road safety is really bad. I think it's because it's too like way too crowded, bro. Have you seen how they take the train? Yeah, I've seen. Like I know, I already know India, but like I've seen another video recently, probably a couple days ago, in fact, from Bangladesh trains. That's insane, bro. That's nothing compared to me taking 60 handle stuff. That's funny. I'm always absenting myself from work to be home only for your stream every Tuesday. Now on which enable me make use of my desktop, which is very clear. Glad to hear that, buddy. I know you're here to learn. But what's gonna teach you is how much time and work you're putting in after, like besides the streams and classes and all that. That's gonna make the difference. Also, France and Italy, nobody follows the rules. I think in France, or in Europe in general, not Eastern Europe though, like West Europe, um, pedestrians are the ones who are following the rules. Like in Turkey, for example, if you let a pedestrian go across the street, walk across the street, you would probably get rear-ended for stopping. Driving Thailand is a terrifying experience. Hey, at least they don't have capital gain tax. I would live there. I wouldn't mind that traffic. Maybe not Bangkok though. Maybe like Phuket or something. Oh, there's the video I was talking about. Yo, Kingsland, look at this. So this is a video from Turkey. Huh. So no one's stopping for the pets. There you go. The bus literally rear-ended because he let them pass, bro. It's just so fucking funny. Imagine that in fucking California, bro. The moment you don't stop, you would probably get yelled at by Karens. They're like, motherfucker, why don't you stop? You don't see me, you fucking piece of shit. Probably like a 50-year-old or 60-year-old blonde chick from Newport Beach having like a 40 mil house. You know what I'm talking about, Kingsland. You know what I'm talking about. Karens, yep. There are also different levels of Karens though. So there's like, Anaheim or Santa Ana Karens, and there's Newport Beach Karens. There's a lot of difference. I wouldn't mind getting spanked by Newport Beach Karens on the road like that. I would be like, yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, ma'am. Yes. They're low-key hot. Or maybe it's the money, I don't know. What do I think about Euro USD? Let's take a look at it. This indices are done today anyways. Um, I'm still bearish on Euro because DXY is definitely reaching for the daily buy model. Oh, there's a gap here actually. Hold on, let me look at DXY real quick first, and I'll switch to Euro. Yeah, I think it's gonna just like rally one more time into that gap, and then we're gonna see a pullback and then rally on DXY. So I would say Euro is long-term bearish, and short-term it might like trade into these levels. But I think it's gonna complete the sell model alongside with the XY run. So let's see. This is a daily chart. There's no swing low yet. Once the swing low is there, you could look for dealing range, or maybe implied range even. I would say once the XY starts pulling back, this will maybe go for the old sell side, right? It might reject there. You would always look for a lower time frame sell models over there, or this could, go for deeper. I don't think it's gonna go deeper though. I think the first one would make more sense for me. But overall, I would target here on the daily. Let's see on the lower time frames. Yeah, I really like this 4 hourly. The fair value gap CE of that 4 hourly looks good. I think it's gonna form a buy model here to target the fair value gap. Let me look at GU. So here's the idea. Because GU looks stronger than Euro, you would look for this dealing range here, and then you could technically anticipate cables staying above the sell side, forming an SMT divergence. That's when DXY probably hits its drawn liquidity. So I would say, I think it's gonna lose this fair value gap honestly, but let's see, maybe like this order block here could be the target. Something like this. That's the OB. It could reject there, form an SMT divergence and rally. Let me check the hourly chart. There's no bullish SMT right now. Yeah, I think here's the deal. The OB on the 15 and BPR on GU right here. That will give you the SMT divergence for the buy side on the lower time frame. So I would say this is gonna test the OB, form the buy side and rally, whereas GU will come down to the BPR and rally, and that rally is a pullback though. I think the highs high probability pullback would be into this fair value gap. In fact, it's CE. But yeah. Overall, though, looking at the daily, it was a clean higher time frame price action. I don't know what happened intraday, but on the higher time frame, it was pretty clean. You don't even need to look at DXY to anticipate this kind of price action, honestly. Because like one's taking the original consolidation, the other one's failing. Accumulation there, right? Breakout from that range is the confirmation for the sell model. Yeah. Beautiful delivery on gold today. Bro, gold is on steroids. Gold is on fucking... on T. Look at that. I think gold and oil, those assets are kind of dangerous to trade right now because of the conflicts, like international conflicts. The problem with gold is like I don't know how further it's gonna go. I would say like maybe look at this. Standard deviations. Not even enough. Let's see. There's the weekly OB. Let's take a look at that one. It's also tiny. Yeah, that's the problem with gold. But the fact that it finally broke out of the range, I'm sure it's relieving to for a lot of forex traders. Silver. Silver is lagging, which makes me think like I don't know the exact correlation, but logically, silver versus gold should be just like Nasdaq and ES, and because silver is lagging right now, which makes me thinking like gold might start a pullback at some point soon. Maybe like this is the last OB. If this is the swing high, EQ, so that fair value gap should be the pullback target. See what Nasdaq's doing. Welcome, brother. Have you seen the cocoa chart? Let's take a look at it. It doesn't take a KC. That's coffee. Cocoa features CJ. Oh, what's happening here? Show me CJ. What's the ticker, bro? Try hard time frame. Oh, what the fuck is this piece of shit? What the fuck? It gapped down or what? So illiquid, bro. No thanks. Mm-mm. Nothing. I would rather look for OJ. Frozen concentrate or juice features. Dude, 20% in 1 week. I was wondering why I can't afford OJ anymore. Damn, look at that BPR. I would say that's the trapped shorts. It's like all-time highs, very likely here. That's the weekly chart though, but damn, that's interesting. I can't even afford it with 100K account. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it that expensive? Oh, and I'm curious now. So let's go down to 15. That doesn't ugly chart. Obviously, like OJ traders, they're not, like commodity traders. They're not intraday traders. There's nothing to trade intraday. I wonder if my fund features allows commodities. Dude, I can't even afford one contract. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. No commodities for me. Anyways, guys, it was fun today. I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. We had a great read. Um, it outran us, but you know it's what it is. Sometimes that's what happens. I have my alert set on both sides. I'll look at it once one side or the other gets rated. But so far, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Um, yeah. Coco looking like a crypto chart. What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck? What's the ticker, Nick? Is it KJ? It says KJ here. No, KJ. KC. Oh shit. CJ. NYMEX. Hell, let's take a look at the CFDs then. No. Oh, it's CC. Okay. Bro, this is insane. This is insane. This is year to date. Wow. Holy shit. 160%. Wow. Colombiano. You guys are funny, bro. Alright, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day. I would suggest